Hello. Hope you guys are doing well. We are back in Huntsville for yet another video. If you guys happen to catch the last episode, you saw that we redeveloped an existing neighborhood, changing some of the roadway layout and land use. In today's episode, we're heading back to our historic downtown to see what's working, what isn't, and what we can improve. We are going to look at everything, from the roadway layout, housing densities, the shoreline. By the end, we're going to have a fully detailed rebuild. This to me feels a little rigid. I'm sure people looking at this can probably agree. There could probably be some sort of curvature here with this main street ivy. How far does ivy run, by the way? Oh, that's a big, yeah, that's okay. Yeah, I gotta fix that at some point. Yeah, I think it's probably a little rigid. So I kind of want to develop the shoreline to be a little more natural looking. And I think as part of that, I probably should buy this tile because I'm gonna need to develop it this way to make this look as natural as I can. It'll be interesting to see how that impacts this park in this little neighborhood right here. But we'll figure that out as we go. For now, I'm gonna buy this tile. Pretty sure we can afford it. Our monthly balance is plus 67K. And this tile is 24,000 a month. Okay, we're gonna buy that. So now I'm going to start terraforming. And for this point, I'm just trying to bring this into the rest of the shoreline right here in maybe a way that looks as natural as it can. That might have been redundant because I want to look at Quays. I don't know. That's a little embarrassing. I don't know how to say that. I'm going to look up the pronunciation real quick. 1 second. Apparently in UK, Ireland, Quay is the standard. I don't live there, but that's what we're going to roll with. Okay, these are all for pedestrians. Okay, that's a little too narrow. What about the wide one? Also, where do we want to place that? Maybe I keep the rigidity of this road here. I don't have I don't have that much money, but if I am to build this straight out here, that might look a little ridiculous. That might need to be curved. Like, maybe something like that. That might look a little bit better. And for the rest of it, maybe I'll just meet it into the ground. Yeah, I'm gonna try that and see how that looks. How expensive is this? Oh, it's not that much. Okay, so we can experiment here. It needs to be taller. Can I start that from a higher point? That's too far out. That should be maybe right there. Okay. How's that water level? That's not bad. I can do the terrain work here to fix this and flatten it out. And this could potentially be surface level parking. It's kind of boring, but it would be, I guess it might be somewhat realistic in this context, given that, at least around me, it's not uncommon to find parking lots along a shoreline like this, probably because there's a marina nearby, so on and so forth. But I'm gonna try to fix the terrain here real quick. Okay, there we go. Let's see what the rest of it looks like outwards. Okay. Okay, let's have to think about this for a second. So maybe I'll try starting it from this end first. Build that out to there. That can align there. And then build one straight out in this direction here and have it at least line right there. Okay, what does that look like? Oh, I don't know. Horrible. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with this for now and just fix some of this issues here with the water, or the shore, sorry. Okay, that's a little bit better. No, it really isn't. And here we can determine, I'm just gonna slope this area up to here to see if I can get some of this terrain corrected. Okay, that's a little bit better, I think. Let's run a road. I would assume this is not really clear what I'm doing just yet, but give me a moment. I'm going to see if I can put it all together. Okay, kind of the idea. No, this might be overkill, but I'm wondering if I should build streets off of Mistwood now and place a bunch of canopy covered parking lots. How do these look anyways? That might look weird stretching along this. Okay, let's ignore that. I'm just gonna go with these. I'm just gonna go with the wide parking lots. Something like this is generally the idea. That parking might be a lot. That might be a little overkill. I probably overestimate how many people are going to go down here. Maybe we'll have to build something enticing for them. I don't know. But this is generally the idea. Not perfect, but I think it does the job right now. I don't want to get too repetitive. That's like I don't know. I feel like I'm going to abuse that line tool for landscaping. I don't want to get too crazy with drawing bushes everywhere, but at the same time, oh look, I've already kind of done that. There we go. Okay. Staying consistent. Very hypocritical. I'm going to use that line tool. There, that is that side that I wanted to build. I think in a previous episode I talked about building a bridge over to this area. Not sure if the Quay gets in the way of that. I think I might be okay because of the height difference. Let's just do a quick little test. Looks like I can do it. It just, yeah, I should be able to do it. I should be fine to build a bridge over there. That's good news. I think this is growing on me the more I look at it. Gotta fix this here. Yeah, I definitely struggle with intentionality, I guess, in this game, making stuff look like there was a good reason behind it. I don't know if that makes sense, but I like this. Even if, like, planning wise, horrible use of space, just building surface parking. But I don't think it's terribly unrealistic. Maybe at some point, I don't know if there'd be a marina here. It might make sense given that this is kind of a sheltered area. And it might be a small one at that, but yeah, don't mind it. All right, with that out of the way, time to revisit this commercial space down here on Ivy. If you watched the last episode, you know I'm a pretty big fan of these types of buildings, and that's originally what I wanted for that space. So I think I'm gonna try zoning that in. Unfortunately, not a ton of commercial demand right now, so it's going to take a little while. I could lower taxes, but I feel like that's not the move just yet. wonder if those 2x2s are going to be able to do anything. And for housing, I'm going to change that as well. And this, I'm kind of limited because there's a tennis court. Ooh, that's a nope. Okay, the 2x2s are not it. Okay, that's getting better. Good. Oof. I know in the last episode I said I liked some of the Northeast pack. Didn't see one of these. This is just... I'm gonna go with more row homes back this way. Must have gotten rid of some of the surfacing here. Okay, touch better. These are still horrible. Like, this isn't fully... Oh, I thought there was a chipboard home. Brick is just deceiving, I guess, from a certain angle and distance. Don't mind that. Good. This would be ideal, the whole stretch. Well, maybe with some variation, but oh, like this is perfect. Like, this is great. This, not great. What's the issue here? Okay. Oh, that's unfortunate. Maybe for something like this, if you watch the last episode, kind of created just like some urban space in areas like this. Maybe I'll try to do that right here. Okay, I like this park, and I think this area works. Awesome. That's cool. And then we also add this canopy covered parkette right beside it. Yeah. Okay, there we go. That's it. I like that. And as far as the business that may have zoned in there, it's, we'll see. Like, I think I like the idea of just adding a little variation like this, where I can, oh, this is neat. I like this little corner. This I guess can stay. This looks cool. So many small little parks now. That's so cool. Okay, very cool. This needs a little bit of detailing. Oh, this might be a cool opportunity to extend that space out. Okay, give me 1 second. Maybe we can make something look neat here. Garbages might be overkill, but we are in a dog park. And we need some trees. I just love the oak trees. Hot take. I feel like there needs to be some sort of canopy coverage over here in this area, but I don't think I'm gonna get it unless... Oh, there we go. Perfect. Okay. At least some. Try to do the same over here. Awesome. Neat. Okay, so these folks now have access to the dog park right behind their house. I think this is kind of a cool little feature. Not crazy about the look of the parking lots. Not much I can do there, except for maybe choose a different parking lot next time. All right, let's continue detailing the rest of these spaces. Okay, very similar, obviously, to the last idea with the pathway going around. See what happens here when this building zones in. Nope, don't like that. Like that little connection there. What is this missing? I guess the issue with this section in particular is that the parks, there's no sidewalk. Maybe that's the issue that I'm seeing with this. Let me redo these. So not the square pocket park, urban. Okay, that's a touch better. I like how that's different there. No room for a wall here, is there? Oh, there is. Okay, that might be... Oh, this is going to be difficult, but I think it's worth it. Okay, what does that look like? Oh, okay. Well, it's better than no wall, I think. You guys can tell me. Do we keep it? Do we not? Can't put any posts here, unfortunately, because it's... Okay, what do we got here? Alright, I don't hate it. I think we could certainly add the same thing here. Cool. Okay. Yeah, you guys decide. Let me know. Alright, with some of that development out of the way, we can take a look at our shoreline, which I think it might be a little too low to construct any pathways. And I keep on getting this in water message. So I'm assuming it's because it's too low. I'm assuming I start that at a higher point and maybe get it to match this height over here. This might be a little bit of an overhaul. Alright, so I think this will allow me to build a quay wall a little closer to this pathway so we don't have that weird elevation issue going on. Let's see if this works. Okay, I can live with that. Okay, now I need to go along here and fix this. Okay, awesome. Way better. I can live with that for now. I just want to see how this affects the pathway. Then I can hide the end of it. Right there. And what is this? Did not realize the incineration plant was that much money. It's not exactly a gate or anything like that, is it? No, it's more of a food stand. Not putting that there. Just thought I'd add some slight detailing around that. All right, back to the shoreline. Wouldn't really make a ton of sense to have a bunch of bushes on here, would it? No. Maybe along this section it might. Yeah, I'm gonna try that. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do one more of those. It's gonna be right here. This is taking shape, I think. I mean, that's a lot of benches. This might be a little overkill. I might go through and delete every other one. Okay, that's a little bit better. Yeah, that's better. Still a lot, but it's better. All right, that I think is all I want to do. I don't think I'm going to get better than that right now. That's kind of what I wanted. I'm really glad this was sorted out and we were able to fix the quay wall height, because it was definitely awkward with the slope before. So I'm glad we were able to sort that out. And as far as the change down here in elevation, I think we can live with the dip here. I gotta fix this. These bushes look weird. Neat. People already walking here. Cool. All right, so that is a wrap on what I wanted to do for this episode. In the beginning, I think I said I wanted to do some modifications to the road layout. Looking at it now, I don't know if that's possible just yet. Potentially back here, but I think what I'll end up doing is, depending on how this neighborhood here turns out, these roads may change. We'll see. Yeah, I think we got a lot of work done. Absurd amount of surface parking. And then the downtown used the new Northeast pack. And I think this was definitely the vibe I was going for when I first built it. I love the height of these buildings. I love this little line here. Again, these look like chipboard. I know it's brick, but it looks like chipboard from far away. Squirrel brain. But yeah, I love this. I love these, seeing the trees poke over these roofs here in this slope up from the shore. Really like that look. I think as these buildings level up, they might get to look a little bit nicer. So be interesting to see how that works out. Yeah, and got a lot of detailing done in a lot of these back lot areas, which I'm pretty happy about. Still needing some stuff to zone in. That'll obviously come over time. And then we wrapped up the shoreline and fixed the quay wall from the start of the episode. I think this looks pretty good. It's definitely rigid, but I'm okay with that right now. It'll work. And then we have to figure out what to do with this tile next door, and as far as extending this down the line. I think the next episode is going to be figuring out this neighborhood, and I think it is going to be similar to this one. Low density, suburban. I think that's what we're gonna do. But that's all for today. Thanks again for watching, especially if you stuck around this long. If you have any comments, tips on how I could do things a little bit better, feel free to let me know. Thanks. See ya.